On this episode of Poor Man's Speed Shop, will this LS fit in this rust-free Suburban? Or do we fell or burnt to the ground, or just find out on this episode of Poor Man's Speed Shop?
Part 2.
Alrighty guys, so these heads aren't, this isn't torqued yet. I just tightened them down with the ratchet. It's the small 4-inch ratchet just to snug it down. Then we'll go back through, we'll do torque here in a minute. We'll torque all this down. But right now I have to clean the shop up because I am missing a dowel out of the block. This isn't a big deal. I can go to the local junkyard, pull one out of the cylinder head. I'm sure they got one that's tore apart. They always have one that's the heads are tore off of. So yeah, I'm gonna hope that it's up on the workbench, because that would make my job a lot easier. Big shout out to Dad, because Dad did a lot of work on this. I did the basics, but Dad cleaned the deck surfaces, cleaned the pistons up, cleaned the oil pan up, assembled pretty much back up together the bottom end, the pickup tube, the windage tray, all that stuff. He actually cleaned these heads up. Now I will say this, I'm in the frame here. I will say this, the 5.3 we're getting ready to build for me, we're going to do the same treatment with the heads, but I'm going to leave the heads aluminum. The heads will be aluminum, the valve covers, if I don't go with a different set of valve covers, just these stock ones, they'll be painted to match the block. The heads will be, though, I like the aluminum look. Dad is a big fan of just painting a whole engine, one color, and calling it a day. So, I'm not. I think that looks cool. Like, you have your block this color aluminum heads, and you know, color matched valve covers. You know, if this was aluminum, you'd have that. You know, if it wasn't virgin aluminum, you'd have it. But so yeah, coming together. So I went and splurged and bought these for the customer. Just $8 worth of gaskets, but for the water pump, so I get the water pump on, then I'm gonna get the manifolds, bring them in, we'll get them cleaned up, and then we will get the plates on with the rotor mounts attached. Then I'll get the injectors finished up, and this thing will be ready to stuck in the truck as soon as Dad figures out what's wrong with that engine. So,
For the accessories, I'll put back on it.
Yep.
Fun, son. Ain't our first rodeo doing this, is it?
Nope. But yeah, a smart person would have done the injectors before they put the intake on, but not me. So.
Howdy, you guys. So, let's do one this video. I'm still hurting from the accident. So, this is something I can do that won't hurt me to really do. Like, pulling injectors, for instance, is what today's video is going to be on. It's going to be quick time lapse of pulling injectors out of this intake, because when we put that big cam in here, according to the owner, all the research he's done, this cam needs bigger injectors. So pull these rails off, we'll pull the clips off, and then once you plop the injectors in the holes, I am still hurting. My neck is fucked up. So with that being said, let's hop into this. Alright, you guys, engine's on the cherry picker, transmission's right there, so it's gonna go in, put the show on time lapse and set up on tripod. So, I'll for show you guys what we've done. We have
since we got the engine in. Dad's pulled the transfer case apart. That's gonna be a video of its own on the transfer case side of this thing. We got the engine in. That 6.0 is underneath the hood. No fenders, but hood. So the next step is exhaust. You know, everything to make this thing run. The one thing that I personally don't like that Dad's gonna keep on this truck, and I think the customer wants it that way, is that drive-by wire setup. I dislike those in so many different ways for multiple different reasons. But with that being said, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hopefully next week there is a charger video, because I'd like to get that fucker out of my garage. I'm gonna get off here, I'm gonna edit this video and get it on a link out here in a minute, a premiere for you guys. I go buy a heat gun after that so I can pull this melted plastic shit off this brand new carpet kit, because I'm a cheap ass and I don't want to spend $100 and some on a carpet kit. So I can save this stuff. Because look, all that's all is hopefully gonna come off. And if not, I ain't too worried about it. It's what it is. So with that, hope you guys don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Much love. See you guys on the next one. Bye bye.